Hey guys, so today I am going to do two videos. One video is of me reading a story so that you can play the video and students can listen, and if you have to go to the bathroom or make yourself food, you got a little time to do it. Also, then I'm going to go into another video that has to do with vocabulary. So just stay tuned to get two links today for my students at Oakview. If you're just watching this video just because you're not my student, cool beans. But so the book I'm reading today is Giraffes Can't Dance. So what do we think it's about? Looking at all our clues in the story. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Look at that giraffe in the safari. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Not a very athletic giraffe. I can relate. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when they arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. All those animals. Let's see if we can name how many we can name. Zebra, lion, hippo. Those look like aardvarks or maybe mice. Got some yaks over here. Crocodiles, meerkats, hyenas. Oh man, there's so many animals in the jungle. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Those baboons and monkeys. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." That's not very kind. Look at all the animals we saw earlier. Maybe even like an antelope. A rhino. They're all laughing at him, though. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off the dance floor and started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Forgot to show the picture. There he is, creeping away. He's so sad. Like his head is hung down low. Then he found a little clearing. He looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket. He's right here. But who'd seen Gerald earlier on? But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. This little cricket's talking to him. Wonder what he's going to have him do. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." He's listening for those sounds. Kind of like how we listen for our speech sounds. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground, and his neck was gently swaying and his tail swishing around. Whoa. What's he starting to do, guys? What is he starting to do? He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. He did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Look at him. So cool. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." Let's look for all those animals. Got a turtle. Got that aardvark, meerkat, hyena, some monkeys. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. He is bowing. Look at that, like he's on the stage. Then he raised his head up and looked up to the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. The end.